everyone, I welcome you all to Focus of the Day session of ANALYST IAS. In this particular session, we will discuss about the topic Global Hunger Index 2022, in which India ranked 107 out of 122 countries. We will discuss this particular news in the following series. First, why it is in news, followed by about the Global Hunger Index, followed by prelims practice question, followed by mains practice question. But before we start our discussion, I want you all to be informed about Polity and Ethics class of Analyst IAS, which will start from 21st of November and 5th of December respectively. And along with that, we are also holding classes for Public Administration for Mains 2023. So you can inquire about any of the following course on the given number, and you can also visit our official address, that is in Old Rajinder Nagar Market. So now let's move on to our discussion and see why it is in news. The Global Hunger Index GHI 2022 has ranked India at 107th position out of 121 countries, and a score of 29.1 puts India in the serious category. This is a very sad news for all of us, as our ranking is seriously very poor. Now we will discuss about what is Global Hunger Index and what position we were having in 2021. India's position in 2021 slipped to 101 position out of 116 country, and in 2020 our position was 94. So in 2021 our position was 101, in 2020 our position was 94, and in 2022 our position is 107. We are again slipping back in poor category. The objective of GHI is that it is a tool designed to comprehensively measure and track hunger at global, regional and national level, reflecting multiple dimensions of hunger over time. It is published by two organizations which is concerned worldwide. It is in Ireland's largest aid and humanitarian agency and World Hunger Life. The report was first published in 2006 and it is published annually. Now these are various dimensions of GHI. It has 3 dimensions and 4 indicators. The 3 dimensions are inadequate food supply, child mortality and child undernourishment. In this, the 4 dimensions or 4 indicators are undernourishment under the inadequate food supply. It measures inadequate food supply, an important indicator of hunger, and it refers to the entire population, both children and adults. It used as a lead indicator for international hunger targets, including the SDG. Under the dimension of child mortality, the indicator is under 5 mortality rate, which is the death is most serious consequence of hunger, and children are the most vulnerable section. It improves the GHI's ability to reflect micronutrient deficiency. Wasting and stunting only partially capture the mortality risk of undernourishment. Under the child undernourishment dimension, the 2 indicators are wasting and stunting. It goes beyond calorie availability and consider aspect of diet quality and utilization. Children are particularly vulnerable to nutritional deficiency, and they are sensitive to uneven distribution of food within the household. Stunting and wasting are nutrition indicator for the SDG. So these are the indicators and dimension of calculating GHI. Now we will see about the GHI 2022 and its key finding with respect to India. The rank and the score. As we already discussed, India ranked 107 out of 121 countries and its score is 29.1. In this particular graph, you can see the low score is less than 9.9, and then in the serious case it is between 20 to 34.9, and India's score is 29.1, which puts in serious category. India's child wasting rate at 19.3% is worse than the earlier level recorded in 2014, which was 15.1%, and 2000, which was 17.15%, and is the highest for any country in the world. It drives up the South Asian region's average due to the India's large population. Prevalence of undernourishment has also risen in India from 14.6% in 2018 to 20 to 16.3% in 2019 to 21. Thus, 224.3 million people of India are considered undernourished. Improvement in child stunting has declined from 38.7% to 35.5% between 2014 to 22, and child mortality has also dropped from 4.6% to 3.3% in the same comparative period. So this was India specific data, which is very important from mains perspective. Please keep a note of this data. Now we will discuss about India and its neighborhood. India fares worse. They rank lower than all the South Asian countries like Sri Lanka, which ranked 64, Nepal, which ranked 81, Bangladesh, which ranked 84, and Pakistan, which ranked 99. Only Afghanistan is performing poorer than India, which ranked 109. So this is the graph, and you can see the scores and the ranking of this particular countries. Now we will discuss about the global scenario. The top ranking in the GHI are dominated by the European nation, including Croatia and Estonia, etc. Yemen lies at the lowest position, which ranks 121. That is, it was out of 121, so it is the lowest position. In Asia, only China and Kuwait are ranked at the top of the list. So this was about the global scenario of GHI. Now we will move further toward our prelims practice question, which says, with reference to the Global Hunger Index, consider the following statement. First, the GHI is an annual report and each set of GHI scores uses data from a 5-year period. Second statement is, GHI scores are based on the values child stunting, child wasting and child mortality alone. So we already discussed about the dimension and the indicator of GHI. You can answer this question very easily. Which of the statement given above is or are correct? A, 1 only, B, 2 only, C, both 1 and 2, and D, neither 1 nor 2. You have to write correct answer in the comment box. I will answer this question in my next video. Now we will discuss yesterday's question, which says, lead ingested or inhaled is a health hazard. After the addition of lead to petrol has been banned, what still are the sources of lead poisoning? First one is smelting unit, second one is pen and pencils, third one is paints, and fourth one is hair oils and cosmetics. So the correct answer for this particular question is B, 1 and 3 only, that is smelting units and paints. Now we will discuss our mains practice question, which says, Global Hunger Index 2022 rankings show a serious level of hunger and food insecurity in India. In this context, it is imperative that India takes holistic measures to deal with issues of food insecurity. You have to answer this particular question in 250 words. Write your answer and send it to us on WhatsApp to get it reviewed. So this is all for today. Stay tuned with Analyst IAS to get further updates. Thank you.